Hey guys, what is up? Zero here. Welcome to Doki Emerald Affection. The only thing I know about this mod is that, one, it's a demo. That's one of the things I know. Two is that it is centered around, I think, Monica? It's centered around Monica, and I think it said, like, something about, I think it was just like, what, did it just say romance? Was that like a... Like, I didn't fully read the description on the Reddit page, because I was
hope
like...
so.
It mentioned something about romance. I think it's really just you trying to get with Monica, but right now it isn't in a demo. And I was like,
Okay.
sure. I haven't played many Monica mods recently, so why not?
Wait, I don't know if you mentioned it, but when did that come out?
I think not too long ago. It came out this year at most.
Okay.
I think like a few months ago, actually. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't specifically remember. I wonder what makes you think it's Monica. You're right. Emerald Affection. It's obviously Sayori.
Yeah.
It's obviously Sayori. It's obviously Sayori focused. First of all, text box looks nice. Little green text box.
Yeah, it's nice little green.
Okay, but the choice thing is still pink.
No, it sounded like a different hover noise.
It did. Well,
It's just a lower pitch.
I would say they lower pitched it.
Alright.
Dun.
Then
Oh. Oh god. Oh god.
little green tinge in the background.
Oh.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, she's already erased everybody.
Everyone's going already.
This is kind of the intro I expect for a Monica mod. Get rid of the rest of them. The logo looks kind of nice. I like the little I like the little drawing of. I like the little like kind of font-esque thing, writing s font for the Emerald Affection. Cute. All right. Even though it just lowered pitched the sounds, I kind of like it.
A little bit, yeah.
Song's nice. Wednesday. Ooh.
Look at that.
A little calendar thing.
Nice little transition.
Oh, why is it playing sad music
Oh,
already?
no. Why are we sad?
Oh no! Okay, oh, this is
Is he about to tell his life story? How every single girl in there died except for Monica?
This is actually an Act 3 mod. Takes place right after Act 2. 3 months ago, I joined the literature club. Okay, he's already in the club. Ooh, okay, I like that.
Okay, we're in the club already.
Months ago, life completely changed. I'm from a complete shut-in who lives alone, with a dad always being out of the country on business, and only one friend. A friend, mind you, who I hadn't keep in touch with constantly for a number of years. But joining the literature... What?
You said consistently.
I did say consistently.
You said constantly.
Did I say constantly? Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry. I haven't kept in touch with consistently for a number of years. Joining the literature club changed all that for me. I managed to reconnect with my best friend, Sayori.
Look at her.
Having the opportunity to reconnect with her was great. So long of being distant with her, being able to reconnect with her has been really great. What? Okay, wait, we just...
They have the...
Wait. I was like, why am I getting deja vu? Oh, because we just kind of said that. Having the opportunity to reconnect with her was great. After...
Did you see her blink?
What?
She blinked.
No, she
That's
did.
what I was freaking out about. They have the blinking thing.
I'm not coding. Blinking.
It's just very delayed. They made their blinking delayed.
They made theirs creepier. So I was like, oh god, this mod's scary.
Because I saw her blink and I was like, oh, they have the blinking thing.
They have the flappers that we have. I think they made the pause longer. I know how they did it.
Yeah.
They made the pause longer. I don't know. They should have kept the default. It takes way too long now. It's creepy. Because it makes it like, oh.
Maybe they thought it was distracting. That happened too often.
I don't know. I feel like now the opposite happens, but each their own. Maybe I'll get used to it.
Whatever.
But yeah, well, this line is kind of just a repeat of the last one. After so long being distant with her, being able to reconnect with her has been really great. You could have used a different word than really great.
Really great.
Closer than ever now. Also made some new friends in the club. Specifically with 2 of the other members. Natsuki and Gary. 2 girls of contrasting personalities who bring a lot of flavor to the club. I'm good friends with both of them. Okay, Yuri is blinking a lot compared to the rest of them.
Maybe they forgot to change her intervals.
I think they forgot to change hers. Yuri is blinking way more than the others. Yuri's like, there's something in my eye.
Her eyes are very dry, yeah.
Help me, Natsuki. Yuri, it's okay. We're gonna be out the void soon. I'm good friends with both of them. They're both good people and good friends. I'm glad to have met them both. I think, like, the problem I see so far is that it uses the same words a lot in this, like, the repeat lines. Like, I've become good friends with both of them. They're both good people and good friends.
I have to make sure that you know that.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like all this needs a little bit of rewording. Like, yeah, like, that's, like, really the only problem so far. There's also someone else. The most popular girl in our high school. Perfect in almost every sense of the word. One of the most confident and kind people that I've ever met. Her name is Monica. Monica!
Huh?
Damn it! I was having another dream about Monica! Damn you, alarm clock!
Shouting Monica when you wake up. Uh-oh.
Relatable.
But not again. No!
Man, what a relatable mod.
No, you don't do that.
Monica!
You don't do that.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Was I dreaming? What time is it? Check my phone. 8:05. Same time as every day. Maybe I should change my alarm a bit. Variety is the spice of life, right? Another time. I should get ready for school. After stretching and getting the last bit of sleep out of my eye, I get ready for school. Ooh, it's this bathroom. Also, I noticed that the name tags are also green, which is something that yeah, it's also green. Which I was about to actually give her a compliment. I actually really like this text box. Like, even if it's like, cause like I don't know if I've ever given this opinion before. I don't like the mods that give the girls entirely different text boxes when they speak. Like, I kind of.
This is more. Oh, keep going.
Oh, like I like that just the consistent green. Like, I don't really like. I feel like it's fine. Like, if Natsuki and Yuri talk and there's just green text box, I don't really care. I think it's fine looking. I like the consistency.
Yeah, it's more of like, instead of trying to give a bunch of colors to the girls, it's just changing the theme of the game from pink to green.
Yeah, it's like, and I like that. Like, if you're gonna change their the colors, I feel like you should change the name tags. Like, change those, but then keep the text box the same color. That's what I think people should do. Because it's kind of annoying where every time I see the text box changing colors rapidly, or people are talking back and forth, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah. It's like, it's much better to just change the name tag colors. I like how Fruits did it with the outline and letters. Yeah, like, Fruits did it right. Yeah, Fruits is a good example of doing it right. Zero giving Fruits a compliment? Yeah. What is this?
Fruits actually, that was like the one thing that they did.
It's the one thing? Okay, let's just continue before this turns into...
I'm sorry. I'm at fault for this. You yell at me if you want to yell at me.
The one thing they did.
Anyone who's mad, please just yell at me. Don't yell at me. That's a little
rude. Thank you, Eddie, for the resub. Hello, I still don't know what to put here. It's okay, you don't need to put anything. I love you. And I slowly undress and turn on the shower. As the water regulates, I glance in the mirror. Man, I'm exhausted. Gotta stop staying up so late. I quickly jump in the shower. Warm water feels nice. Ah, that's the stuff. As I wash myself off, I think back to my dream. Monica. First time I saw Monica, I was immediately drawn to her. Shared a class with her in 3rd year, although we barely spoke to each other. Mainly because she's insanely popular, and I'm insanely not. Although we've gotten along pretty well during my time in the club. Although I would assume that's mainly just because she's my club president. Don't use although twice. Right next to each other.
Although.
I'm sorry if I sound like I'm like the playtester of this mod. I just, since it's a demo, I feel like I feel like they really want feedback, so I'm just trying to give feedback.
Yeah.
Monica has tons of friends already, so I'm sure it's nothing out of the ordinary. Although... Stop it! Use like, however! Although, I would think after 3 months of seeing each other, pretty much every day, that she'd consider me a good friend of hers.
Although, no.
Although, I'd like to think so. Although, Natsuki made some pretty good cupcakes, so this is turning into Doki Doki pink affection.
Oh,
Text box just goes back to pink.
it's pink now.
I'd like to think so, anyway. Oh well, not like it matters either way. Just happy I get to see her every day after school. Before I know it, I've been in the shower for a good while. I'm gonna get pruny. I better get out. That, or I'll become a human raisin. Sure would get a real kick out of that, wouldn't she? Exit the shower and head back to my room to get dressed.
Yeah, Zero, don't become a human raisin.
Yeah, sorry, might eat me.
He probably hates raisins.
Although, I'm getting very clean.
Although.
Damn, do I really not have a clean uniform? Guess I'm wearing yesterday's. I change into the cleanest uniform and head to the kitchen. Wait, they have multiple uniforms? I thought they would just have one and you clean it every day.
Yeah. No.
I don't know how Japanese uniforms work.
Most schools that have uniforms, they give you like at least 3.
I was
or,
about
like,
to say
5
you get at least
pairs.
like 3, right? Like, the way I was thinking about it for some reason was that he just had a closet full of uniforms.
I'm pretty sure you get 5. So like you have one for every day.
I was
of the
about to
week,
say, I
and then
think
you
they
wash on the
probably give you
weekend.
like 5 at most. I just imagine his closet was like 30 pairs of just
No.
the uniform.
No.
I've dirtied them all.
Yeah, no, you don't just have one.
Alright, change into the cleanest uniform and head to the kitchen. Looks like MC doesn't know how to do laundry. Same, man. Relatable, man. Relatable mod. I rummage through the cupboards, looking for something quick to scarf down. Pretty bleak. Better go shopping one of these days. Dad did send this month's check anyway, so I can afford to go. Is that how you spell check in some other language?
That's how we spell check.
That's how you guys spell check? That's not how we spell
Yeah.
check. Oh, it's a British spelling. Oh.
I was taught to spell check that way.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
I was about to say, I'm assuming that's a different way just of spelling check.
Yeah, a written check is spelled like that.
No, see, that's how normal people do it. Here in America, things have to be complicated, so it's spelled exactly like the other word check.
Yeah, because you're lazy.
Yeah, because fucking everything has to be complicated in English. So I can afford to go. Locate a box with a lone Pop-Tart sitting in it. For now, looks like this will have to do. I quickly consume the sugary treat and wash it down with a glass of water. Ew! Water? Get milk!
No, I agree. Use water.
What? Why? Water,
then-
it literally eliminates all the taste. Milk at least will
Listen.
add to at least keep it there.
It'll make your mouth mucusy.
No, it won't!
And
What?
nasty. Yes, it will. You can't eat sweets and then drink milk. It'll just make
Literally
your
all
whole
I do,
mouth
I
all
always
gross
have
and
milk with
slimy.
sweets. What? If you drink water, you just washing it all down, all the flavor goes away in your mouth.
When I eat chocolate and stuff, I prefer drinking water over milk to wash it down because it's just better that way.
I mean, yeah, if you don't want the taste in your mouth, I can understand water, because water will wash everything down. But milk, like, adds to it. It adds to the overall experience.
No, it doesn't.
Well, yes, it does!
It makes your mouth gross.
I mean, at least we can both agree that water does just, you know, make... If you want to drink water to just get rid of it from your mouth, that's fair. Like, if that's just what you want to do, then sure, that's fine. But milk does add to it. If you don't want milk to add to it, then sure, go ahead.
I don't want the sweets to linger in my mouth for too long.
That's
because then
fair.
It makes my mouth feel dry.
Well, then that's fair. That's a fair reasoning. I'm just saying, milk is better for me. I better check
I
the
like
time.
drinking milk on its own. Oh.
No, we're continuing. No more about this.
Nice. Nice.
Milky Moo. Thank you, Mississippi King. I pull my phone out. I see the clock now reads 8:30. What? How long were you... Wait, what? Wasn't it 8:05 when you woke up? Was it 8:05? Oh, yeah, 8:05. Oh. I guess it makes sense. It's taking 25 minutes. Just making sure. I was like, what the hell? Perfect timing. Sayori should be leaving now as well. I exit my door, turning around to lock it. And all of a sudden... Zero! Ah! Jeez, Sayori. You're gonna give me a heart attack one of these days, you know? Good morning to you, too. Classic Sayori. Yeah. Morning, Sayori. Morning, Zero. How are you on this fine spring morning? Same old, I guess. I'm a little tired. What about you? Got you in such a good mood this morning. It's Friday! It's Wednesday. Sayori? Yeah? It's Wednesday. Huh? Are you sure? Yes, Sayori. I'm sure. Dang it. I thought it was Friday. Supposed to be thought. She put I thought. Oh no!
Fair typo.
What is it? I have a test today! I chuckle. Never change, Sayori. We better hurry up or you're gonna miss it. Come on, let's go. Okay. We make our daily walk to school together, idly chatting on the way. Hey, Sayori? Yeah? What subject is your test on? Math. I'm not really looking forward to it, though. Eef, I couldn't tell. Let me guess. You didn't study? I did a little. What's a little? I opened the textbook, then immediately closed it. Sayori? Sayori? I needed a coaster! So you used your textbook? It was that or getting marks on my desk. Those things don't come out, you know. Why didn't you just, I don't know, get a coaster? Because I didn't want to study. Sayori, if you keep this up, I'm gonna have to supervise you and make sure you study. Won't be for free either. Meanie. All I gotta do is shake my head at her ridiculous logic. What? Who says Sayori owns coasters, though? I mean, there's a fair point here, MC. You're not thinking about this the other way. Bold to assume that Sayori just owns a coaster. What am I gonna do with you? Arrive at school not long after. I better get going to class. See you at lunch, Zero. See ya, Sayori. Good luck on your test. Make a face of Sayori. Yeah. Don't remind me. Bye. And I laugh as we part ways. I begin my routine walk to class. First class is all the way across the schoolyard. Well, it's only about halfway. But it sure feels like I'm walking across the whole damn school. As I walk, I see a few friend groups and couples hanging around before class. 2 or 3 months ago when I had neither of those. Now, well, I have a friend group. The relationship, still a work in progress. Before I start thinking about potential shortcomings as a partner, I realize I'm at my entrance. Walking through the hallway to my classroom, I run into a familiar face. Morning, Natsuki. Oh, hey, it's you. Morning, Zero. What are you doing hanging around here? Don't you have class in another building? Wouldn't you like to know? I mean, yeah. Yeah, I would like to know. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
What was the point of that? What was the point of that retort, Natsuki? I did ask, so of course I'd want to know. Okay, smartass. How am I being a smartass? Anyway, I came to ask if you were coming to the club today. Yeah, why do you ask? No reason, just wanted to make sure. Anyway, I got what I came for. See you later, Zero. Natsuki, wait! Before I know it, she's run off towards the other end of the school. What's up with her? I also wonder what's up with her. That is really weird.
Yeah. I'm just making sure you're coming today. Why?
Making sure you're
No
coming.
reason.
Or else.
Oh,
I
maybe
didn't know.
she's just gonna beat us if we don't.
I didn't know the literature club was like a fucking, it was a commitment. It's the mafia. You don't just leave the literature club.
Yeah.
You don't leave the literature club till they're done with you.
I wanted to make sure you said you were coming, so if you don't.
Yeah, you don't just leave the literature club, buddy. I check my phone to see how much time I have before class. Shit! I get a few weird looks from people walking by. But I don't care. Class starts in 2 minutes. If I'm late again, Mr. Robinson is gonna kill me. I sprint off towards my class. Damn, for a lot of Japanese names, Mr. Robinson sure doesn't have one, huh? Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Robinson.
I step into the classroom with not much time to spare. Just as I take my seat. Well, right on time. Cutting it pretty close there, Zero. He gives me a disapproving look. I nervously laugh in response. Well, let's get class over with. So, like, is Mr. Robinson gonna be an important character, or did they just give the teacher a name for no reason?
I guess this would be like, bring him up in conversation if they need to or something, I don't know.
Lunchtime. My favorite time of the day. My favorite time of day. Oh, my favorite time of day. Okay. Actually, anytime I'm not in class is my favorite time of day. I look around and notice that I zoned out a bit. The Robinson and the other students have all cleared out. To get to the roof, Dory's probably waiting. Oh my god. Ah!
Oh my god.
Some of those weren't
He was
even
running.
Some of those weren't consistent. One of them was like a regular wipe left and the others were wipe left scenes.
Oh.
The first one was a regular wipe left and the rest of them were wipe left scenes.
Oh.
I was like, ah!
He was running up those stairs.
Someone was turning the pages of the book too fast. Right over there.
Uh-huh.
Make it to the roof. Or do. You around? I realize I can't find Sayori anywhere. That dummy. Probably got her hand caught in the vending machine again. What?
How do you do that?
Okay, no, don't flanderize Sayori mod. A lot of mods do that. I hope she's not that. I hope they don't make her soup that dumb.
Maybe she was reaching up into the vending machine and be like, maybe I can just pull something out. Maybe she got stuck.
I guess, maybe. I could see, I guess it's not too dumb. Because now that you put it that, I was like, first I was like, how? And I was like, okay, well maybe. When you put it like that.
Yeah.
Typical Sayori needing help from the fire department to get her hands out of a machine. Classic Sayori.
Make sure it doesn't fall on top of you, Sayori.
While waiting for Sayori, someone catches the corner of my eye. Monica? I see a dejected looking Monica staring out into the city. I suppose this music hasn't changed in, a good while. I just noticed this. Is this song been playing since we, like, met up with Sayori?
I think so.
I don't know. Seems so sad. But why would she be sad? People can't feel.
I feel like now would be a good time for this music to change, right?
Da, 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 da.
Monica said. Yeah.
Monica seems sad. Seemed okay yesterday afternoon. Maybe I should see if she's okay. Wait, what? She seemed okay yesterday afternoon. MC, it's been an entire day! A lot can happen! She seemed okay yesterday! What if she wants to be left alone? That just upset her? Maybe I should just... Zero? Are you alright? Train of thought is cut off by a concerned Monica. Again, though. Why is every thought, though?
I think we're just forgetting the T.
Weird.
I do that a lot. I actually do that a lot. It's like a very common...
With the same word?
Yeah.
Weird.
I just don't type the T's sometimes. It's very... Like, I do that a lot, actually. Would not be
Weird.
surprised.
It's just like a consistent error. It's like, it's odd.
It is very consistent, but it happens.
Hey, Monica. Funny meeting you here. Smooth, Zero. Really smooth. For a minute there, you may have had her thinking you were normal.
Are you okay? You were completely spaced out there for a moment.
Oh, that? I was just thinking of something. Yeah, that's all. Just thinking. Doesn't buy it, does she?
Oh, okay then.
Guess she bought it after all.
I just saw you zone down on the roof here and thought something might be up. If you weren't so zoned out, I'd have thought you've come up here just to spy on me or something.
No. That's not it at all. I was just waiting for Sayori is all.
Hey, it's okay. I'm just teasing you, silly.
Monica flashed me a kind smile. I knew that. Definitely thinks I'm a crazy person. Although, she most likely thought that prior to this interaction anyway. Oh, he used his famous catchphrase. So that's a win. Right?
You said you were waiting for Sayori, right? If you don't mind me asking, what were you guys planning on doing?
Well, it's lunch, Monica. We're gonna
Eating,
eat lunch.
hopefully.
Did you know that you can subscribe for free if you have Twitch Prime? Thank you, Natsuki, for reminding the chat.
Yes.
Oh, Sarah and I typically eat lunch up on the roof. It's pretty relaxing up here. I find it helps distress a little between classes.
Yeah, that's understandable. To be honest, that's actually why I was up here myself.
Whoa, why is she so scared by this realization?
I don't know.
Like, what's with her eyes? Are they okay? I don't think that's the expression she needs to have. Her demeanor changed so suddenly it brings me to my senses. So something was bugging her. I thought so. But she seemed more sad than stressed. Rough day?
I guess you could say that. Just feels like a lot going on right now.
See, this should have been her expression.
It's our senior year. Just so much to get in order. College applications, making sure requirements are met for specific programs. Don't even get me started on all the exams. Just a lot.
I understand. Although I don't have as much going on around school as you, I can still relate to the stress of it all. Just a couple of months, we'll all be off to college. It's a bit surreal to think about.
It really is.
And I look out towards the city in silence for a moment.
With all the things to stress about, it really makes you appreciate the quiet moments. Kinda like this. It really is beautiful when you think about it.
Yeah, you're right. I'm surprisingly calm right now. I'd have thought an interaction like this would have me completely freaking out. Glance at Monica. She's smiling. Although it seems like a bit of a somber smile. Maybe my thought earlier about us being really close was right after all. And uncomfortable silence for a while. Eventually, Monica begins to speak.
Hey, Zero,
Yeah?
can I ask you something?
There's that look on her face again. Of course. Anything for the club president. Attempt to break the tension, doesn't get a reaction.
Do you ever...
Damn.
Uh,
Damn it. One time I'm not waiting for the bell to ring.
oh, there's the bell. We must have been up here for quite a while, huh?
Yes we have. Her demeanor seems to have changed to her usual self. Where the hell's Sayori?
I was gonna say, where did Sayori go?
Slightly
Why
worried.
didn't she come up here? She did get stuck in the venue.
Oh no! We go downstairs, the fire department is here.
Oh.
Demeanor seems to have changed to her usual self. What was she going to say, though? I'd ask, but I'd feel bad pestering her. She likely was just caught up in the moment anyway. I can't recall seeing Monica without her signature confident demeanor. So, seeing her let her guard down in front of me feels nice.
I better get to class.
Why is it fucking Ohio with Sayori again?
Because it's normal now.
But they could use, like, Daijobu!
No, Zero. They have to use Ohio Sayori.
I better get to class. It was nice talking to you, Zero. See you at the club?
I wouldn't miss it.
I'll see you there then.
Monica begins to head towards the exit. As I look away, I hear her speak again.
Oh, and Zero?
Yeah, Monica?
Thank you.
What's with that? That face is just like not used properly, I feel. Like she looks like she's
the
like.
eyes are like, I think they confused it with like a different pair of eyes and they thought it looked
Yeah,
fine.
because those are like like super nervous eyes, like a
Okay
those
then.
are like,
kind of
those
eyes.
are like scared, nervous eyes.
Not like, yeah, those are like Sayori. That's Monica's expression to Sayori getting her hand trapped and the fire department being down there. like
Been around
that's her
down
expression
there.
to seeing something really odd. Like she's like
Yeah.
awkward, like you know.
Because I noticed that they're using MPT for this, so
Yeah.
yeah, they probably just got the wrong pair of eyes.
Monica proceeds to take her leave. What did she thank me for? Not like I really did anything. Maybe Monica doesn't have moments like that with people often. I just hope she's okay. I better get back to class or I'm gonna be late. Start to walk towards the exit. Wonder what happened with Sayori. I won't complain though. I'd happily spend lunch with Monica again. Felt that opportunity to present itself again though. I make my way back to class feeling significantly better than earlier. And there we go. Another school day in the books. That was insanely boring. Almost fell asleep 3 or 4 times. Here's them right for thinking I actually care about ancient Rome. Nevertheless, it's time for the club. I make my way towards the club room.
Hope she shows up.
Yeah. While walking to the club room, I run into Sayori. Hey, Sayori. Where were you at lunch today?
Oh, hey Zero. Sorry, I had to stay late with my math teacher.
Okay.
I was worried about my test performance.
I gather it didn't go well.
Not really. I didn't know much of what was on the test. He's letting me do a retest next week, though. I'm actually gonna study this time.
They forgot to get rid of Sayori's awkward sweat drop.
They did? Oh yeah, they did.
I smile with a laugh. You better. Remember what I said about supervising?
Sorry for not letting you know, though. I hope you weren't too lonely without me.
Actually, Monica and I talked for a bit. I'm not gonna tell her about what, though.
Ooh. You and Monica? Tell me.
Okay, slow your roll there. It was just some idle chit-chat, that's all. Sarah has been teasing me about Monica over the last month or so. I'll be looking at Monica for a split second too long. Hasn't left me alone about it since.
Sure it was.
Sarah starts to laugh and make a kissy face. And she's also very sweaty.
Yeah, she's very, yeah, she must be hot in the school.
Is it just me, or is it like really hot in this hallway, Zero?
I roll my eyes. Let's just go. Sarah giggles as she flings open the clubroom door. I enter behind her. That was a weird song transition.
Boom, boom, boom.
The other one didn't even like fade out, they just replaced it.
Yeah.
Sayori greets the club as she enters.
Hey, everyone. Hey, Sayori. Hi, Zero. Glad you didn't lie to me.
As if I'd think about lying to you, Natsuki. She'd probably hit me again if I did.
Greetings to you both. Hey, where's Monica?
She's just sitting over there at her desk. Speaks in a low voice.
I was first here, but she's been kind of quiet. Perhaps she's tired. School has been incredibly taxing these last several weeks. Between exams and studying, I for one can relate to such mental exhaustion.
Yuri starts to trail off. Monica rises from her desk and addresses the club.
What is Yuri's eyebrows? Okay, they fixed it.
Yeah, they were
Yuri's
curious. She
had
had like
weird
curious eyebrows, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Now that everyone's here, I believe that Natsuki has something to share with the club today.
Okay, that's why she wanted us to be here.
Oh.
Monica seems pretty normal now. Same as she was when she left at lunch.
Huh? Oh, right. Well, Today's Zero's 3-month anniversary since joining the club. So to celebrate, I made cupcakes. What? Really? Natsuki, that's so sweet of you. Yes, that is incredibly kind of you, Natsuki. It is truly quite thoughtful.
She sounds sarcastic.
Because her eyes, she's like,
Yeah.
Yes, that's incredibly sweet of you, Natsuki. Who are you? What is your motive here?
Yeah.
I'm not eating those cupcakes.
They're poison.
I don't trust her.
it's like Yuri's eye. Also, if anything, actually, this is kind of questionable. If anything, it would make more sense if Yuri was questionable, because Natsuki's really happy about MC joining the club enough to make
guess so,
cupcakes
yeah.
for the 3-month anniversary. That feels a little odd.
Maybe Yuri is just confused.
Natsuki, you didn't have to do that. It feels like semi out of character. Like, I feel like it would make sense if MC and Natsuki were in a relationship for her to do that, but like, I don't know. I feel like Natsuki's pretty neutral to the MC enough to where I don't think she would make a cupcake anniversary thing. It would make more sense if like Sayori told her to do it and then she did it, than Natsuki
Yeah.
doing it herself. That's like way too thoughtful for Natsuki to do.
It is, yeah.
Jeez, guys. It's not that big of a deal. Just cupcakes.
Seriously, Natsuki, that's really nice of you.
Seriously, it's nothing. Can we just eat them, huh? I'll set up the desks.
Yuri starts to rush around the club room, pushing desks to form a large table, as Yuri is just very
She is.
confused at where she is.
It feels like she doesn't know, like, where she is, yeah.
This is Yuri, parable Yuri. She's like, I don't know what's happening.
She's here and she's like,
Oh, there you go. She's fine now.
I shall get the tea ready. I left the cupcakes in my locker. Just give me a sec. I gotta go grab them.
In your locker? How did you fit them in your locker?
Put a Tupperware container with the lid in like the top shelf.
Wouldn't it be oh, in the top shelf of the locker? Okay. But how would Natsuki reach up there?
Don't be rude.
I
pretty sure
thought
she could
it would have
reach
made
up
more
there.
sense if she like left them like in the home ec class.
The lockers aren't that tall. It's been a while since you've been to school.
There's some lockers that were pretty. I think I'm more or less just saying how short Natsuki is.
I'm pretty sure.
Also,
not
it changes
getting
depending on school lockers. Some lockers are really tall compared to others. Not all school
Mine-
lockers are made the same.
My school lockers weren't that big. They were pretty small. Like they were like full lockers. Like they were full big ones that went from the
Okay, but
bottom
you're not
to the top,
4'11".
but- Oh no, I know, but like the shelf is pretty low. Like I could just look in there without like, cause I'm 5'3".
This is a
And I could just look into
Japanese
there.
school, so it's probably short lockers. Probably. Before I know it, it's just Monica and I left standing around. I feel a bit of an awkward silence between the two of us. There's only the sounds of desks scraping on the hardwood floor. I decided to try and say something. Kinda like deja vu, huh? It's like my first day.
Yeah, you're right about that. Frankly, I'm surprised you made it this long.
I respond with a laugh. Damn her and her incessant teasing. Gets me every time. I won't leave you. Immediately after the words leave my mouth, I realized what that sounds like. Foot, meat, mouth. I mean, you as in plural. Like, as in all you guys. As in the entire club. And my face burning up. Comparable to the surface of the sun. Monica responds with a laugh.
You're funny, Zero.
Laugh turns to a giggle as she walks over to Sayori's makeshift table. I only wonder if she thinks I'm a complete dumbass. If so, she wouldn't be wrong.
She just looks at you and just like, oh my god, this guy, why is he here?
After a short while, Natsuki and Yuri return. 5 of us sit around the table.
These are so good, Natsuki.
Yuri begins stuffing her face as soon as the 5 of us sat down.
Come on, Sayori. Save some for the others. Sorry.
Yuri speaks as her mouth is completely full of cupcake. Sayori, did your parents ever tell you to not talk with your mouth full?
Yeah. Yeah. You know I'm a bad listener, though.
Pat Sayori on the head. I know, Sayori. I know. The whole table laughs.
Why are you petting me? I'm not a dog.
Sure eat like one. More laughter ensues amongst the girls.
You guys are all meanies! Especially you, Zero.
I guess I'm guilty as charged. Five of us begin to talk amongst ourselves. Everyone get along like this makes me feel content. Past 3 months here, there was some conflict between the group. Problem between Natsuki and Yuri. Yuri also had to go through the daunting task of telling us all about her depression. Oh wow, that already happened? Jesus Christ, what? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go.
A lot of things have happened.
And although she isn't completely better, she's seeing a therapist and doing much better than before.
Oh, nice.
Natsuki slowly became less stubborn and defiant around us and genuinely began to enjoy club activities. And Yuri even started becoming more confident in herself, at least around the club. Everyone has been through a lot. Even so, in such a stressful time in all of our lives, it just feels nice seeing everyone happily get together like this. Especially Monica. I'm suddenly reminded of Monica and I's conversation on the roof. What was she going to ask me? So out of the blue for her to confide in me like that. Monica and I have never been that close. Especially not on the level that would be her first choice to confide in. Now that I think about it, the other girls seem to have shown some real personal growth. But Monica never seemed to have any real struggles outside of having a lot on her plate. And even so, she seemed to be handling that okay. Also, if MC's gonna monologue, they should have taken these characters off the screen. Unless they were gonna, keep their mouths open and close them to make it look like they're actually having a conversation. But since they're not doing that and they're just staring at me with their mouths open, I feel like they should have just got rid of them.
Yeah.
All my time seeing Monica as the perfect club president. Maybe I disregarded the fact that she may have her own personal issues. Although, is it even my place to try and help? I'm sure she has friends she's even closer with that would be there for her if she needed. Like the girls in the club. Right? My train of thought was interrupted by a worried Sayori.
Zero? You in there? You were zoned out there for what seemed like forever.
Hmm? Oh, I was just thinking about something. Nothing to worry about.
If you're sure. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up for today's meeting. We might as well cut it a little short since I didn't have anything else planned for today. See you all tomorrow.
Girls begin to pack up. Yeah, stop zoning out, MC, as we stare at you. Stop zoning out, MC. Everyone else, D.
I was laughing because I was like, I like how him monologuing is actually taking up time. So he's actually just standing there
yeah,
not saying
we made a joke. We made a joke like that. Remember when he's at lunch, I think it was on Monica and Sayori, when they're at lunch with him, and he's thinking about Monica or something. They're talking and they just look at him with questionable looks, and he's just monologuing in his head. I like it when mods do that joke. MC's just monologuing to himself, and they're just is he okay?
Because he was staring at her lunch, and she's just weirded out because
he's just staring at me. I like the mods to tackle that whole him monologuing. Yuri and Yuri begin cleaning up the room as Monica walks over to her desk. I notice Natsuki packing up over by the closet. Honestly, I've done that a few times. Everyone's done it a few times. You catch yourself sometimes, accidentally just staring and, staring at nothing. You're staring at nothing, but you just so happen to be staring at somebody. So then you're oh, fuck.
There was a time in, elementary school where I was sitting in the lunchroom, and I ended up spacing out, and I was staring at somebody, the whole time.
You're just staring bullets through them.
They looked at me, and they did this weird awkward wave, and then started snapping out of it, and I was like, oh no!
Just find yourself just staring holes into somebody, and they're just like, what?
So I awkwardly waved back and looked away, because I was like, oh god, I did not know I was looking at
Hey Natsuki. Just want to thank you again for the cupcakes. I appreciate the gesture.
Oh, don't sweat it. Just be grateful.
I chuckle at her confidence. Actually, I've been meaning to ask. How did you know today was my 3-month anniversary?
Monica told me about it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Now it makes more sense that Natsuki would do that. Honestly, she's the one that asked me to make the cupcakes for you in the first place. Okay, see? Makes more sense now. Really?
Yeah.
Monica asked you to do that? I was a bit surprised at first, too. I have no idea why she wanted to do something for your goofy ass. Who knows? Maybe she's got a thing for you or something. Oh yeah, I bet. I give Natsuki a sarcastic response. Anyway, as fun as it's been making fun of you, I gotta get home and make dinner. See ya, Zero. I wave goodbye to Natsuki. So Monica asked her to do that for me? I'm a bit curious as to why she would go out of her way to ask Natsuki to do something like that. Sayori has taken her leave, and Sayori's still busy cleaning up. Monica is sitting at her desk, shifting some loose papers around. Looks like I have a bit of time to ask her about it before Sayori and I head out. Walk over to Monica's desk. Hey, Monica. Sorry to bother you, I just had a quick question for you.
Sure, Zero. What's on your mind?
I was just talking to Natsuki. She told me it was you who asked her to make those cupcakes for today?
Oh, she did she?
Yeah. So I was just curious. Need to word this carefully. What made you want to do something like that for me?
Well, a lot has changed around the club since you joined. I want to do something as a small thank you for bringing some pleasant changes to the club. Although I realize I'm not very good at anything that would be able to serve that purpose.
See, I think they should use the happy mouth with these eyes instead of,
Yeah.
because the fact they're using like a scared mouth.
Yeah.
So I thought about your first day here and remembered Natsuki's cupcakes. So, since I'm not much of a baker, I asked Natsuki to make them and she was happy to do it. I'm glad you liked it.
I feel like I'm a cherry tomato. This girl really went out of her way to do something nice for me. But Monica, you really didn't have to go through the trouble. Also, Natsuki still made the cupcakes. I mean,
Yeah.
Natsuki went through more trouble than Monica did.
Natsuki could have just been like, no.
I was
And
gonna
Monica
say,
was like, okay.
it was more work on Natsuki's part.
Yeah.
Why was Natsuki so happy about it? Yeah, I was saying, if Monica told Natsuki to do it, why was Natsuki so happy about it? Like she's the one who did it, out of her own accord. I know how busy you are.
Nonsense. You're an important part of the club, you know? I want to do something to show you that. Although Natsuki did most of the hard work.
You see, this face should be her face that
Yeah.
she uses for the rest of these.
There we go.
I really didn't do anything.
Also, yeah, that's a fair point. Well, I appreciate it nonetheless. It was very thoughtful of you, Monica.
I'm glad you think so, Zero. Zero! Hurry up! I have a lot of studying to do!
Thanks, Sayori. Well, looks like that's my cue.
Looks like it. Have a good night, Zero.
You too, Monica. They forgot to close her mouth! No! I made my way over to the front door to meet Sayori. Not before... Oh, and Monica? Thank you. Flash Monica a genuine smile. Oh, see what he did there? That's what she said to him earlier. Haha, I see what they did there.
Oh.
Looks like my little plan worked. Before you could say anything, I joined Sayori at the door.
Geez, Zero, what took you so long?
Sorry, Sayori, just had to talk to Monica about something.
Ooh! What were you talking about?
I'll tell you later.
I feel like she would have seen them talking, right?
Yeah, I was
It's not
about to
like
say,
was
wouldn't
that
she
far.
see them? Let's go, Sayori. Don't you have studying to do?
Okay. Bye, Monica.
See ya, Monica.
Hi, Sayori. See you tomorrow, Zero.
As Sayori walks out the door, I proceed to follow her.
Yeah, if she's in within distance to say goodbye, then she would have seen that.
I give Monica away before exiting. I catch the expression on her face. Yep, still blushing. I smile as I exit the club room. Sarah and I make our walk home somewhat uneventful. After some idle talk about the day, Sarah asks me a question.
So, what were you flirting with Monica about at the end of the day?
Flirting? I wasn't flirting with her, Sayori. I was simply thanking her. That's all.
Thanking her? For what?
Well, as it turns out, Monica was the one that asked Natsuki to make those cupcakes today. Apparently, she wanted to do something nice for me. So I was just thanking her for it. That's all. She's Sayori with a big smile on her face. What's the smile, Sayori?
Monica likes you.
What are you even talking about, Sayori? Why am I keep saying Sayori?
Sayori.
Sayori. Also, why did she have a sweat drop at one point randomly?
I don't know.
And then it went away. You're just being nice as a club president. I'm sure of it.
Or he likes you.
Yuri giggles, and she has the sweat drop again.
I don't know.
She really likes teasing me about this, doesn't she? Although, it's a catchphrase. Is she onto something?
Anyway, this is my stop. See you tomorrow, Zero.
See you later, Sayori. What is that face?
No.
This mod has a lot of weird faces.
A lot of weird faces going around.
I make it to my front door. After unlocking the door, I enter my house.